Meghan Markle is no stranger to controversy, but her latest outburst at Netflix has left insiders shocked. According to multiple sources, the Duchess of Sussex was enraged during an emergency meeting with Netflix's co-CEO, Greg Peters, over the abrupt cancellation of With Love, Meghan Season 2. What was meant to be a professional discussion reportedly turned into a heated confrontation, with Markle openly blaming Netflix for the show's failure. With Love, Meghan was supposed to be Markle's next big success, a cooking and lifestyle series showcasing her personal recipes, wellness philosophies, and intimate moments from her life post-royalty. However, despite her star power and high expectations, the show reportedly failed to attract enough viewers to justify a second season. Netflix executives, including Peters, made the decision to pull the plug after reviewing viewership data, which suggested that audiences had lost interest after the initial hype. Insiders revealed that while the show had a strong promotional push, it did not generate the sustained engagement that Netflix prioritizes. When Markle was informed of the decision, she did not take it well. Instead of a composed discussion, she allegedly confronted Peters in a dramatic showdown, demanding answers and accusing the company of sabotaging her brand. According to those present, Markle entered the meeting already upset, but things quickly escalated when Peters confirmed the show's cancellation. Witnesses describe her reaction as combative, with Markle raising her voice, interrupting Peters, and insisting that Netflix had not done enough to promote the show. She was furious, an insider revealed. She felt like Netflix had given up on her, that they didn't market the show properly, and that they were not treating her projects with the same level of enthusiasm as other celebrities. Sources say Markle went on a tirade, accusing Netflix of making her show a target while investing heavily in other, more mainstream productions. At one point, she allegedly suggested that internal politics at the streaming giant had played a role in the decision, implying that Netflix was unwilling to fully support her brand. Despite Markle's protests, Peters remained firm. He calmly explained that the decision was based on data and engagement, not personal bias. Netflix, he said, operates as a business, and if a show does not meet performance expectations, it cannot justify continued investment. Peters also reminded Markle that she had been given full creative control, which meant that any shortcomings in the show's appeal were ultimately her responsibility. This response reportedly only fueled Markle's frustration, as she continued to insist that With Love, Meghan had been set up to fail. Witnesses say Markle attempted to negotiate a compromise, proposing that Netflix reconsider its decision or at least repackage the content in another format. However, Peters and other executives were reportedly uninterested in prolonging the discussions. The cancellation of With Love, Meghan marks yet another setback in Markle's ongoing struggle to establish herself as a media powerhouse. Since stepping away from the royal family, she and Prince Harry have signed lucrative deals with major platforms like Netflix and Spotify, but their projects have struggled to deliver consistent success. Their Spotify deal famously ended after just one season of Archetypes, with executives allegedly calling them grifters behind the scenes. Markle's animated series Pearl was scrapped before it could even be released. And now, her cooking show has met the same fate, raising serious questions about her ability to sustain an audience. Critics argue that Markle has overestimated her appeal, believing that her celebrity status alone would be enough to carry these projects. However, the reality has been far different. Without compelling content that resonates with viewers, even the biggest names can struggle in the entertainment industry. While Markle may feel slighted, Netflix's decision is in line with their overall strategy, prioritizing content that generates strong engagement and financial returns. The streaming giant has not hesitated to cut underperforming shows, regardless of the star power attached to them. A source close to Netflix stated, "At the end of the day, Netflix cares about numbers. If something isn't working, it doesn't matter who is behind it. They will move on." Meghan's show simply did not perform at the level they needed it to. This reality check may not sit well with Markle, who has built her brand around exclusivity and influence. But in the world of streaming, performance metrics rule above all else. Following this latest setback, The big question is, what's next for Meghan Markle? Will she attempt to shop with Love, Meghan to another platform, or will she pivot to a new project? Industry experts believe that she may find it difficult to secure another major deal without proof that she can deliver a successful project. Some suggest that Markle may need to rethink her approach, perhaps focusing on more organic, audience-driven content rather than highly curated, image-conscious productions. For now, one thing is certain. Markle's media empire is on shaky ground, and if she wants to stay relevant, she may need to reassess her strategy. Her clash with Greg Peters may have been dramatic, but Netflix has made it clear. Success is earned, not given.